Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
I love this quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss.
First play, and Wilson wants to throw it. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 22.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Tua going to throw.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Hunter Long, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he checks this one away from home. That's 3rd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
The Broncos send out their punter now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive.
They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now they'll run it again with Penny. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going. That's exactly what you're looking for.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Hill. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 30-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A run for the first time with Myles Gaskin. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Penny up the middle. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Inside handoff, Penny. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Tua. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
And his kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver's offense now set to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They begin the drive with Williams. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. From the gun, it's Wilson. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On 2nd and 9, Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Tua. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. And Hill with it over the middle. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. And this one too low. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Roughing the passer, defense.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, it's Penny. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, it's Penny. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And this one is right through, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This is taken just shy of the 10. Denver getting set to take the field. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Nelson Aguilar, 26 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Point after, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he returns this to the 22. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Good footwork at the 30. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. So close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I want to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. Penny is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. A handoff to Penny. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 70. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
A try here for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Now it's Wilson.
Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Wilson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Play action. Now Wilson.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Being chased out left. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to wind up and air it out. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And it's caught.
And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Penny will try to punch it in, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Rashad Penny, his third rushing touchdown on the year, and the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell me you got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
The extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Wilson on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead in the locker room. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Kirchman for REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to. Let's take a look at the next gen stats in that first half for Miami. And the ground game has been a big part of why they have this big lead. And you have to figure they'll lean on it a little bit more in the third and fourth quarters. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here in the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. From the 6. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're trying to get back on track following the loss to Buffalo a week ago. But the good news, they've got the lead right now here in the football 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Randy Gregory coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. To try again after the sack. Tua. That throw complete to his tight end Long. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
This complete left side to Aguilar.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Now Wilson back into his end zone. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Miami set to take over. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to Penny. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Tua. It's caught by Aguilar. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua, and he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now Rashad Penny. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, he's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. 2nd down, Gaskin. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And his kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Patrick. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Two 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Wilson will throw again. Flushed out right. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and they will remain well behind. Well, a tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for them today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schlep Rock, got that black cloud over their heads.
Penny, a 1st down carry. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Tua.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's Penny, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On second down, here's Penny. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. They'll run it again with Penny.
109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On target over the middle to Hill.
And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
And the Broncos are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. Here's Wilson. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle.
And he will have the Broncos 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were.